Bless up to everyone that's gonna watch this. So we changed it up a little bit tonight. We're not doing the Bill Maher reaction. I'll watch that late night because there's too much stuff going on in New York City. We got the Subway Series, we got the Yankees and Mets going on right now. We got the Knicks Celtics. We'll get into that big time. We have Pitbull and Shakira concert at MetLife. We got the Florida Panthers against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're just going to do like a series of watchalongs. And we got Smackdown going on right now. And just right off the jump from Jump Street, there's four things that I have queued up on my television right now. We got the remote going. All four of them are on commercial right now. That's immediately the problem with American sports. Hockey game is on commercial. NBA game is on commercial. MLB game is on commercial. And Smackdown is on commercial. All four of them are on commercial at the same time. I swear down it's choreographed. It's all synced up so that you can click. I had four options and they were all in ads. Knicks are back. What's the score? 80, 92, 60. Yeah, this game is over. I thought this game was going to be closer. I knew we would win the series. We're playing the way I spoke about last week. We're playing old school basketball, strong defense. It's the fourth quarter, and the Boston Celtics only have 60 points. That's what I want to see. That's what I want. I don't want to see games that are 150 to 145. We talked about this already. And the hockey game, let's see if that's back from commercial break. It is, but I can't see the score right now. It's 1-0 Toronto. So this is 1-0 in the third period, so another strong defensive game. Let's see what's going on at Smackdown. It's LA Knight against Joey. Yeah, Joey Cobb. Joey Cobb he's in WWE now. We can talk about that later too. But first of all, as always, hope everyone's happy, healthy, successful, doing well, winning in life. Of course, that's how we always start. So yeah, we're not going to do another program. No, we're not doing Bill Maher tonight because there's too much going on. There's just too much sports going on right now. But should I do a supplemental episode for Bill Maher? I just watched a little bit of his monologue. I don't know, man, because then we'll be up all night. This Panthers Leafs game, if this goes to overtime, this can go late. I'll stay live for the whole way. I don't give a fuck. This is a defining moment for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Right now, LA Knight, Joey Cobb. Yeah, let's go back. The Knicks game, we don't have to follow anymore. I thought if it was a close game, I would follow it, but we're in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years since 1999. Excuse me. And we got lucky with a couple of injuries, but we deserved it, and that's what I said from the beginning. If we keep the Boston Celtics under 100 points, we're going to win the series. I said a chest, and we're about to advance right now. It's the same thing when we play Indiana. We're going to play Indiana next. We keep them under 100 points. We're going to the NBA Finals for the first time also since 1999. It's all about the defense. I don't care, like this new wave of NBA offense where it's all about hoisting up 40-foot three-pointers. I'm not with that. I want physical play. I want strong defense. I want to see games that are. I want it to be hard to get us to score. I don't want to run and gun, jacking up threes from. Oh, see, we got you see that? We had a new lighting system installed. It's going full David Lynch right now. Bless up David Lynch. This is like a Twin Peaks lighting system. I feel like I'm in the Black Lodge right now. Yeah, it's flickering. Gonna have to fix that tomorrow morning. Um, but yeah, the Yankees are dominating. I think the Yankees won already? Let's go. Let's go to that game. Let's check in on the Yankees game. Oh, the Panthers almost scored. Yeah, I need glasses, people. Straight up. I can't see it. Yeah, the Yankees won. Nice. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back to the hockey game. Knicks won, Yankees won on the same night, which is crazy. Um, great save by Wall on Reinhardt. What a tip. This is another good series too. I think if it goes back to Toronto for Game 7, they might win that, and then the Panthers are done. Damn. WWE's on commercial break again. One of the things I hate about WWE now, probably the only thing, I love everything about WWE, which we've talked about on this channel many times. The one thing I hate now is they go to commercial break, they cut to the ads during the match now. It's so frustrating and annoying. So they're going to charge exorbitant prices, which this was the most expensive New York Knicks game to be at now. And they're going to charge this much money to go to a WWE event for the purpose so that if you want to see all the wrestling, you can't even watch it on playback. If you want to see all the wrestling, you have to be in the building. And then they're going to jack up the prices so that people want to go to the building to see all the wrestling. Because if you watch it on your cable or on playback, on DVR or on Peacock, whatever, wherever, Netflix, you're not going to see the entire match. And I hate how American sports now is caters only to television and broadcasting and advertisers. It's not just wrestling. It's not just NBA. I'm not picking on them. It's NHL now too, because notice all the staggered start times. Every game is isolated. Before, back in the day, when I started watching football, the tea time kickoff, which was the 7:30 a.m. in the States. Then there was about 5 games at 10 a.m. and then there was the 12:30 one. Now there's one on 2:30 on. These are all Eastern times, by the way. There's one at 2:30 p.m. on Friday, 3:15 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday, 12:30 Saturday, 3 p.m. Saturday, Sunday, 7 a.m., 9 a.m. We got the David Lynch going again. Yeah, I can. I'm sorry, people. This is just the way it's going to be. I got to get that fixed. But you see what I'm saying? Like they're trying to isolate so that there's one game on per time, per time slot, so that you're forced to watch the ads. I can't click over to another game. It's that the NFL does the same thing. There's a game on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now they want every game to be fully isolated so that you, and even Red Zone now, even NFL Red Zone starting this season is going to have commercial breaks where they never had it before. So not only do you have to pay for NFL Red Zone, now you got to watch commercials. That's the whole point of having Red Zone, is that you didn't have to watch the commercials, but now you have to. So it's crazy. Then all these, and then the ticket prices. Let's talk the Knicks ticket price. The Knicks, how much are they up by right now? Yeah, we're all over the map right now. There's so much going on, especially in New York. Yeah, NBA basketball on commercial. Of course it is. Um, don't even know what's going on in that game anymore, but I assume the Knicks are still up by 30 plus. So we're back on Smackdown. So to my original point, they're all it, the broadcasters want every game in isolated time slots so they can sell the most ads. So you can channel surf. You can't go from okay, this one like like today's for instance, Aston Villa and Spursy, someone is down injured and they're treating them. Let me switch over to the proper Chelsea. United, Gabe, can't do that because they stagger the time so that you have to stay on that one game, and then they'll talk about like a promo for a television show that's coming on, or they'll show an ad on the banner where the box score is. They know what they're doing. I'm not saying it's not smart as a broadcaster, but I missed the days where you can just go to the bar and there were 6 games on at one time. Now there's one game in early morning, probably 2 or 3 games mid morning, and then one game in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, it's the same thing. It's gone are the days where you're gonna go, and you're gonna see like 7 games on at one time, which is what it used to be. Can't do that. Can't do that anymore because they know how valuable the viewership is. They want you to sit on your couch, and that's why when I talk to other fans. And I tell them, you're just feeding into this herd mentality. You're becoming a lemming because you're going to sit down from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. watching football, and you're going to consume all these ads and commercial breaks. That's what they want you to do. They don't want you to be able to, all right, I want to see action here. Okay, this game is someone's injured, or this game is at halftime. I'm going to switch over to this game. Boom, 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 boom. They don't want you to do that. They want you to sit there and be like force fed advertisement. It's smart. It's a smart business decision by the league, but it's also shitty because that's not the way football was meant to be viewed. You were supposed to be able to go down the pub, go down the local, and consume all the games at literally at one time. You can bop around and this game, you hear the cheering, you go over there, you talk to that set of fans, and you say, oh, what happened there? Oh, this happened. Oh, there's a penalty here. Let's watch this. Then I'm gonna go. You're basically like it's like an insect going around a garden to all the flowers. It's like a butterfly floating around. That's what you used to be able to do, but now they isolated in every sport. They isolated every game so that there's only one on at a time. All right, let's see. Let's see the next game. Damian Priest. Yeah, the Boston Celtics. I'm very impressed by the Knicks. It's 104-68. We're destroying them. 7 minutes left. We don't even need to score another point. Just keep wasting the time. The Knicks fans are chanting something that I can't hear, but I can't put the volume on. The video will get taken down. So Chelsea. Let's talk about football. Let's talk about the Premier League real quick. Spursy lost again. They have 21 losses. They lost to Villa. Big win for Villa. They needed that to qualify for Champions League football. It's all going to come down to the final day in terms of who's qualifying. Proper Chelsea won against United. Manchester United are a shambles. Spursy's been shit my whole life. That's not a surprise. Whoever loses that Europa League final, that's why I said last week that it pisses me off that one of them are going to be in the Champions League and win a trophy when Arsenal have won jack shit. And it's going to be irrelevant. Spursy have 38 points in 37 games. Deep that. They're averaging basically 1 point a game. 1.05 points a game or whatever the math works out. And they could still make the Champions League. They're going to finish 17th. They have 38 points. Fuck, man. And United are not that much better. They only have 40. No, they have 39. They only have one more. They don't even have 40 either. The magical 40 points to stay. Both of those teams should have been relegated. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. And Chelsea weren't that good today either. Caicedo was good and Reece James was good. But he scored a good goal, but Chelsea didn't play that good. Reece James was decent in that game, but Caicedo was the man of the match. Caicedo is so sick. He's worth the money. He's better than Declan Rice, and I'm telling you that's a fact. Caicedo he's the best DM in the Premier League. Rodri is done. I'm taking Caicedo over Rodri. Yeah, yes, the Ballon d'Or winner Rodri. I'm still taking Caicedo because I think Rodri is finished after that injury, devastating injury. Why are the Knicks still playing their starters? This game is over, man. Take them all out. Even if we don't score another point for the next 5 minutes, we'll still win. Let's go back. This game the Knicks are winning by 40. That's crazy. Is that 2? Yeah. Oh, Toronto has 2. It's going back to Toronto. It's going to go back to Toronto. We got a game 7 on our hands on Sunday night. That's going to be crazy. Sunday night in Toronto. It's going to be. Is it on Sunday night? Let's see. I think it is. Because I don't really watch the NBA. The only series I'm following is the Knicks. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the NBA any other way. Let's see. Sunday. Yeah, I was right. Sunday, 8 p.m., Toronto, Florida, Game 7. Scotiabank, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's gonna be some crazy shit, man. That's gonna be some wild shit. The Yankees baseball. I don't really care about baseball in May. That's another thing. Talk to me in October, late September, October. That's when I go all in. I don't give a shit that really don't care about the Subway Series. That's playing second fiddle to the Knicks for sure. That's a massive statement win for the Knicks. 40-point win. Granted, they're missing their best player, but 40-point win for the Knicks. The first trip to the Eastern Conference Finals since 1999. That's crazy. That's a big win by the Knicks. Another timeout. All right, so I think this game is over too. Toronto's playing well. Knicks game is done. He should have scored. Missed an open net. There's not even any energy in the Garden because they're winning by it's a 42-point lead or 32, excuse me. It's like there's people starting to leave right now. Yeah, get the party going. They got their tables, they got their reservations at Nobu and shit. Catch. Yeah, it's done. Celtics only have 80 points. I told you. It's the same strategy I would say with the Pacers. You keep the team under 30 points, under 100 points. We didn't even need Brunson. Like he had a very mediocre game. Towns actually showed up in the first half, but it was the defense. It's really the defense and the rebounding. Knicks' offensive rebounding has been dominant. There's so many second and third opportunities. Yeah, just dribble it out. Don't even. Why are you trying to attack? There's 2 minutes left. Yeah, this is good. The Knicks, the Garden is quiet, which I don't understand. They should be on their feet, screaming. But it's because it's such a ridiculous blowout that it's academic at this point. That's wild. It's wild. Just destroy them. I could see there's people leaving. And okay, so this was the most expensive Knicks game of all time. The average ticket was $673 for the average ticket. Sitting in the nosebleeds for like $400. It's wild shit. And guess who's involved? Just take a wild guess. Obviously, MSG, Sports Corp, the wrong-ins. But you got Blue Co involved. Vivid Seats. Who's the one of the founders of Vivid Seats? Oh yeah, the Meatloaf himself. And then you have Ticketmaster. Just take a wild guess. Who's the majority shareholder of Ticketmaster? Just take a guess. Clear Lake Capital. Yep. These are the people that own Chelsea Football Club. These are the people that want to change the model of ticketing and seating in European football to mirror what happens in the NBA, so that it costs $17,000 to sit at courtside. Imagine paying $17,000 to see a 35-point blowout. If you're a Knicks fan, that's cool, but what if you're a Celtics fan? Or what if you're just a neutral that wanted to see a good game? You wanted to see spectacle. You wanted to see a tight, crazy game. This game was over in the second quarter. 17 grand to see Boston just give up in the second half. Damn, crazy work. Yeah. Yep, Toronto just won 2-0. That's a big win for Toronto. We got game 7. Wow. Yeah, so like you look at all these games that were supposed to be good that were blowouts. Yankees 6-1. Toronto easy to Florida didn't even score a single goal. They're going wild and Maple Leaf in like the square in front of Scotiabank. And the Knicks won by 30. Yes, it's just only Smackdown that was really impressive. Alexa Bliss won the ladder match. Oh, Nakamura is back. Whoa. Nakamura's been gone for a little while. Savannah, Georgia. Next Friday in Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. Money in the Bank is triple threat qualifying match. Every match is I've talked to a couple of my friends about this. There's too many non one-on-one matches in WWE now. Everything is another triple threat match. Julia, Zelina, and is that Charlotte? Yeah. Yeah. Woo! There's Charlotte Flair. There's too many because the roster is so deep now and they're trying to fit everyone into the storyline. There's so many tag team matches, triple threat matches, fatal four ways. There's not enough just one-on-one standard singles matches. There's the NXT. I think NXT had a couple months ago, not at Stand Your Ground, but a couple months ago they had an entire pay-per-view and there wasn't one singles match one-on-one. Oh, it's Tiffy time. Jade. Yeah, but they're trying to get all the talent. There's just too much talent. What is Tiffany wearing? Jade Cargill. So Tiffany became champion because of Money in the Bank. Jade Cargill. Yeah, don't mess with Jade Cargill, though. Oh, it's gonna be Nia against Tiffany up next. We could stay live. We'll stay live. That's the main event tonight. We'll watch that match. No way Tiffany loses, but there's no way Tiffany's gonna lose. But maybe Jade interferes. Who knows? All right, let's. Yeah, see, the celebration is almost like anticlimactic for the anticlimactic. Excuse me, for the Knicks, because this game was in the bag. They've been winning by 30 since the beginning of the third quarter. There's like the cheering, the fans. It's just I don't know, man. It's the atmosphere was kind of dead, especially for advancing to the first conference final. You really want a more exciting close game, but I'll take it, man. I mean, this was inevitable after Tatum got hurt. They're talking to Jalen Brunson right now. I don't know, man. He didn't really have a good game. He didn't have to. He barely played. Yeah, so we got. I don't even know the other NBA series. I just know the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. I couldn't even tell you. I know they're playing the Pacers. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the Western Conference. I have no clue. Um, nor do I, nor do I really give a shit at all. But the Maple Leafs win. That was the biggest win the Maple Leafs have had since probably 1993. Since I think they forced the game 7 against the Gretzky Kings. I believe that's correct. Yeah, they it's their first game 7 of this magnitude. since Gretzky was on the LA Kings with McSorley and Luke Robitaille and what's his name, Bernie Nichols, Kelly Hrudey, Barry Melrose was the coach. It's the biggest. They're showing Latrell Sprewell highlights. Wow. They're all at the game. Lenny Kravitz is with Tracy Morgan and Ben Stiller. But it was like after halftime, everyone knew the Knicks were gonna win, and then everyone was just like, whatever. It wasn't really an electric atmosphere. Yeah, since Toronto had Dougie Gilmore, Wendell Clark, and those guys. That was the big. They needed that. That's Game 7 in Toronto Sunday night. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be way better than this game. I guarantee you. Way better. Henry, look at Henrik Lundqvist. Yeah, we'll watch the Tiffany Nia match and then we're done here. I wish these games, I would have stayed live for these games longer, but every game was, the Yankee game was done by the early. Toronto game was done early in the third period. The Knicks game was done at halftime. The second half was just formality. It was just they're doing it just to waste the time. Just to make it official. Yeah, we talked about Spursy, Villa a little bit. Morgan Rogers, that's a guy that I want on my team. Who else played well for Villa? I watched a little bit of that game. Not the full game, but I watched a little bit. I don't even think Tielemans was playing. Conso was good. Rogers was good. It's just because Spursy are so shit. That's really why Villa had an easy time. Spursy rotated heavily. When their A team is complete dross, too. Spursy's starting 11 stinks. Imagine their B team. It's the same thing as United. United rotated a couple players. United had one good opportunity, and Fernandez airmailed it, but it was a bad pass from Diallo in this late in the second half. And they had the offside goal marginally. If there's no automated offsides, I think that goal stands for Maguire, slaphead. But I think Chelsea deserved to win that game anyway. Reece James is a baller. He's an absolute baller. And Cucurella is clutch too. Clutch player. And Caicedo is just ridiculous, dude. Oh, here's Austin Matthews. Look at his face. I hate interviews with active players because they just give PR answers. I don't want to see this. I don't care about that. Tiffany's coming up. It's crazy that Tiffany's this young and she's WWE champion. She's kind of lost a little bit of her momentum. There's no real good feud for her after Charlotte. That match was terrible, by the way, at WrestleMania. Tiffany Charlotte match was so awful. And it's not necessarily Tiffany's fault, but she's been a little off lately. She missed her special move the other week. She slipped off the ropes. I've never seen that. Charlotte is a shadow of her former self. She has no knee ligaments left. Yeah, it's like don't ever say wrestling is fake. There's a video by Stone Cold, which I could probably play the audio. Um, and he's talking about how imagine if you're a UFC fighter and you have to travel to a different city every week, perform live every week. You're away from your family. You're not, and you're just all over the world every week, and and you're expected to perform live, and there's no rest. There's no rest period because sometimes you're on Fridays or Mondays. Sometimes you're on Monday and Friday, and you're wrestling. And then even the NXT wrestlers sometimes there was I talked about this on WrestleMania weekend. There were people that were wrestling Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, back to back to back to back, back to back to back. It's wild, and it's live. So if you fuck up a move, it's not edited. There's no post production. You just got to deal with it. Yeah, my hood's coming off. We got the hair. I'm trying to just keep the hair on my face. Yeah, there's no energy in this building either because everyone knows Tiffany is not going to lose this match. There's no jeopardy at all. I don't like matches like this where the title's on the line. Just make this a non-title match because then people could think, according to the storyline, that Nia could potentially win. There's no way Tiffany's losing tonight. That's not going to happen. So this is basically just training for both of them. There you go. Nice move by Tiffany. Yeah, her gym. She was on the Olympic gymnastic team. Her agility isn't crazy. I don't know. Is this too loud? This might be too loud, actually. Oh, I've never seen her in this attire either. Yeah, here we go. The tumble. Oh, Nia caught her. That Axiom had a good match with or Fraxium, I should say, tag team. They're good, man, and they got helped up. They got helped out by the Motor City Machine Guns. There hasn't been a real good match here. The beginning segment was decent when oh my days. I think Tiffany's head really hit the post. That's fucked up. Um but what was I saying? So in the beginning, Fatu and Solo came out with Joey Cobb, who's a new who's new to WWE now. And then LA Knight came out to disrupt the segment. That was pretty good. The open promo segment was good. Yeah, but everything else, this has been a very average SmackDown. Alexa beat Chelsea, and Julia came out. So Julia officially signed to SmackDown. That's probably the biggest news of the night. And who was the third one? It was Chelsea. Oh, Mishin. She's good too, but nah. There was a lot of botches in that match. I know people hate that term. Real wrestling, the like wrestling fans hate that term, but Michin botched a couple of things. Alexa Bliss is still good, man, and she needs. They need to bring back the Wyatts family to really activate her persona. And then Phoenix came out. He's good too. Yeah, but it's so forgettable. I was switching around with all the four things going on. I don't even remember who Phoenix fought. I don't even know if he won. You can let me know. And I know Drew came out for a little bit. Drew McIntyre. I don't even know if he fought either. This is you see what I'm saying? This this episode is all over the place. There was too many things going on, man. I wish I was out in New York City right now. Tom Thibodeau is at the press conference table. Just shave it off, Tom. He looks like Homer Simpson. That haircut. I don't know if he's trying to make a statement of some kind. He should just go bald. Either go to Turkey or go bald. That's insane that his hair is like that. It's crazy. Yeah, let's see what we have here. Yeah, Josh Wall, Matthew Kachuk always stirring shit up. Yeah, the post game recaps and analysis on corporate media stinks now too. Maybe I should be the hockey guy, the fan channel hockey guy. There's an outcry for it. Yeah, see, at least Biz is hilarious though. Biz and I love seeing Biz and Henrik Lundqvist. That's cool. Yeah, see, the Smackdown this is a classic. I would say like off-season Smackdown because there's no big pay-per-view coming up. If you're not in a Money in the Bank qualifying match, none of this matters. Oh, but they're in Greensboro, North Carolina, which is a big city for wrestling. That's a big city for wrestling. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. This episode is kind of boring. I would say if the hockey game was closer, if the NBA game was closer, if the Subway Series was closer, this would have been an elite episode. But they were all blowouts. And the SmackDown is kind of nah. I wonder what happened on Bill Maher. We can probably go to New Rules. Fuck it. Let's go to New Rules right now. That was a nice splash by Tiffany. Let's just go to New Rules. Let's watch New Rules live. Fuck it. Bill Maher. Yeah. Yep. He's in New Rules. I could tell by the time. 10:52. Or horse dewormer. Yeah. Ivermectin, which actually would have helped people. Xanax is a Democrat. Yeah, it's true. Drugs don't have political parties, but he said Xanax is a Democrat. We do need to get America healthy again. That's a tired joke, though. That's a bad joke by Bill. Michelle Obama's movement exercise like crusade. Sarah Palin jokes. Nah, to see like even Bill looks like he's subpar tonight. Sarah Palin sugar cookie jokes from Bucks County. That was fun. It's about this the editorial I could see. It's about health policies in America. Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on RFK Jr.? I like him. I like his passion for like the overall like physical health of America, but I don't know, like some of the things he says are insane. Jimmy Carter looks like Mr. Rogers in that picture. Yeah, he's still making jokes about the $30 and stuff. I mean, come on. He's been doing this for weeks. And I love Bill. If he ever sees this, I love this is I've said it countless times. This is one of the best shows on television, regardless of any style of entertainment you like. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, we're talking about bats in the belfry here. She's insane. Yeah, please retire. Oh, she said gazpacho instead of Gestapo. She's she's fucking nuts, dude. The gazpacho police. She really said that. That wasn't even a joke. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point by Bill. Yeah, he said don't automatically run to the opposite viewpoint just because you want to own the other side. We've talked about this enough. Yeah, I hate getting political on this channel, but yeah, Bill is over too. Um, People do that all the time. They just want to win. They just want to own the other side, and they don't actually believe what they're saying. Uh oh, no, Tiffany's gonna reverse it. Oh, oh, oh! She grabbed the rope. Ooh, yeah, Tiffany's not gonna lose. Wow. At least this finish is good because this SmackDown has been bang average. Everything has been the Knicks Celtics was boring. The Yankees game was boring. Toronto, Florida was boring. Bill Maher, I can't fully comment, but the editorial seemed like it was not his level. Oh shit, Tiffany. At least his finish was good. That's a good finish. Here she goes. The prettiest moonsault ever. Yeah. See, that was well landed by Tiffany. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That was a good moonsault right there. I like Tiffany's new attire though. All right. That's it. I'm very disappointed in that we had 4 things to watch along and they were all duds. How about that? So I'll see you guys next week. We'll do it proper. We'll do it old school Bobby After Dark the right way. I thought I was gonna do some watch-alongs because I was like, there's too much good live sports on not to at least try this. But you learn lessons, you live and learn. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, doing well, successful, winning in life. We're out. I'll see you next Friday.